Let's launch our parachute. Oh, let's also get a crew report. There we go. Oh man. Don't like heights. Don't watch that. Hey YouTube, this is Lavathor and we're playing Kerbal Space Program. So if you notice, first off the bat, I have a custom flag. It's pretty easy to do if you just go into your Kerbal Space Program folder, browse around until you find the, I think it's parts and flags, but you find the flags, they're just PNGs. Just copy one so you get the template of how big it is and throw something in there and save it. You can use paint to make it. I used paint to make mine. Well, I pulled my logo from YouTube and threw it in there. We're doing custom career mode, so half science rewards, so it takes a little bit more to get up. I've noticed a few times playing through, I start getting so much science and so much stuff that I just don't have time to play it, test it out. Can't get my words out. Also, we'll reduce the penalty for stuff as much as we can. Which seems like it outweighs the science, which it totally does, but we're doing something called Iron Man, or rather we'll call it lava mode, where if we fail on a ship or something, we don't revert back, because in the Kerbal Space Program you can revert back to launch or revert back to the vehicle assembly. So if you start getting a rocket up and you start veering off a little bit and it explodes in midair, you're like, oh, let me just try that again, or let me add an extra wing on. Nope, it's done. Also, in the tracking station, you can just delete stuff. So if someone like sends someone to the moon on the way back, they run out of fuel, we can just delete it and then he'll respawn a couple days. Nope, we gotta go rescue him. Now I'll delete like debris or empty things or this and that, just because it can get cluttered how much stuff is on screen. But yeah, that's kind of how we're gonna do it. So let's go ahead and get started. We want to gather some science and launch our first vessel. Oh, that reminds me, I got a mod on, I think it's called Force Science. It'll automatically run and collect all science experiments, make it a little bit easier to know when I can and can't get stuff. So it should help me on collecting things I would kind of miss. It doesn't do anything I can't normally do myself, it just manages it so it's not so tedious. Now, unless there's a scientist on board, it will not collect, will not research, collect, whatever the word, it won't get non-rerunnable things like the goo or the science module, things like that, because once they're done, they're done. So I'll have to do those manually, which is fine. Let's go and launch our first ship and see how leggy this is. So I have a crappy computer, no money, and I just want to have fun. So if it's really laggy, I apologize. You guys can tear into me on the comments if there's anyone even watching this. Okay. We got Jebediah and this little guy. We will launch our first ship. Let's see, we want the only rocket we have, the flea, and the only parachute we have, MK16, and some science. We'll put 2 on. I said 2. There we go. And there's our ship. Let's do the action group down here. So we'll launch that and then the parachute. We will call this... What should we call our first ship? The Tiny Flea. Sound good? Sound good. Let's do it. Let's earn some science. Let's launch our first ship. Get some money. People are like, dude, we want to see things go into space. So here's the Force Science. I can turn it on or off. That's basically it. Hi, Jebediah. So let's get some science here. We will do crew report. See, it auto collects it, I think. Yeah. And then we will do goo. Which I think it auto collects it as well. We'll do an EVA. Oh, see, I think it collected 2 of them for me. That's okay. Okay, let's go into space. You guys ready? Launch. I don't need to make the sounds if it's making the sounds, you know. And that's Discord beeping at me. I messaged a couple places trying to get help on making this run a little bit smoother. A little bit further. Come on, go, 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 go. I think here will be a new area. We can observe the goo. We will keep that. And we will see ourselves fall. Speed up a bit so this isn't forever long for you guys. Let's launch our parachute. Oh, let's also get a crew report. There we go. Oh man. Don't like heights. Don't watch that. Oh. So, I really don't like heights. My wife has to drag me to go on like carnival rides. So watching that go down real fast kind of gets my heart going just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Just don't like it. Hey, we didn't explode. First flight successful. Probably be the last successful one we have in a while. Okay, lots of science. So we'll get into the science. For those who don't know this, is you can unlock more parts. So we get these rocket thingies. Fuel tank, an engine, and all-in-one system. We want that. Some engineering, decoupler, thermometer, commutatron antenna, and relay antenna. So we want to work down, I think, towards this because it has the parameter, which does more science, as well as better parachutes. This is like plane stuff. Well, no, not that. Sorry, this. We want to get this for rockets to go further places, and we kind of want the stuff down here for science and antennas. That's our goal. If we want to do a plane, we could try it. Can we do a plane? No, we don't even have wheels or anything. We can't do a plane yet. Let's see though. We successfully did some missions. We got lots now. We want to do escape the atmosphere. I said yes. And eventually orbit Kerbal. So if we upgrade these facilities, we can do more contracts. We'll eventually get that one upgraded. Oh, see, here's all the stuff we did. Delete all that. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to do that. Oh, it's just this. I thought I closed the game. I thought I closed the game. Oh man. Okay, let's get a couple more rockets going, guys. Be good. So we'll throw you away. We'll grab you. Let's do a hammer. Do we have a decoupler now? We do. So what we can do, because that rocket's going to be too big, this will launch off our bottom rocket. Yeah. We'll try that. We'll do a little bit of science. So we'll have to auto do this one, but it should run everything else. Bam, bam, bam. What is it? No, I don't want to go to the plane. Why do I keep on misclicking everything? Never misclick anything. As soon as I start recording, I misclick everything. No, we want to go back to the astronaut place. Yeah, here we go. So we want to go out there. Okay, let's see how far we get with this guy. What do you guys think? Survive? Yeah, we'll survive. It's just a little rocket. We didn't name it. We can call it the medium flea or something. See, it should have auto-ran that, right? I don't know if it is, though. We have SAS on. Let's go. We just go straight up, straight down. Or should we tilt it a bit? So we get more atmosphere. So we slow down. Right? Is that what we want to do? Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Let's tilt it, boys. Tilt, 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 tilt. We're already out of fuel. We're not going to make it in atmosphere, are we? Ooh, that is getting red hot. I have no idea if this force... Oh, There it goes. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Okay, it did it for me. Let's get the goo scanned here. Stores them all. Oh, it stores them all in there. Okay. A lot of things I don't know about this game. Oh, we should have dropped that a while ago. Drags us down. Look at this. We're a tiny little thing. Speed up a bit so we can get out of here. I think we got to get to 70,000 meters. Oh, we made it into space. Oh, not where we're all moving. And here we come back down. The scary part. I think we want to be up there. Whew. We'll slow down before we speed up. We made it quite a ways into space. I mean, I'll show you on the map. 70,000 if we want to go. 100,000 is way too much. Usually you want to get about 70,000 and try and get it going back and forth. Is that the word? Whatever that word is. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'll look that up and be able to pronounce it next time. Here we go, guys. See if Jebediah dies or not. Speed up a bit just till we get back in atmosphere. Ooh. We're already gaining quite a bit of speed. This is scary. Look at Jebediah. He has no idea. He's like, hey, this is fun. Ship's moving a lot. It's getting hot here. Not quite yet. We are going to have to slow down if we want to get our parachute out. We got a bit to do that. We are slowing down. There's our... Are we just called the tiny flea? Yeah, we are the tiny flea. There's our debris down the ground. Oh, it scanned more. That thing is actually pretty nice. Ooh. Oh, we're good. We're good. That wasn't too bad. We parachute and speed up. I wonder how laggy this is on you guys. Let me look at OBS for a second. So I use Open Broadcast to record with, and I have no idea how it works. But I watched some tutorials, and it seems to do okay. If you guys have any tips to make it work better, it'd be wonderful. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Second flight successful. The other tiny flea. And we made it out into space, so I guess next would be to... Let me clear all that. Orbit the Earth, right? Guys are like... It's like NASCAR. You want to see the ship crash. Auto scan that. Let's do EVA because it doesn't do that. Oh, see, it does auto-collect it. Okay. I'm learning a bit with you guys with this mod. I literally just installed it, tried it out for like 5 minutes, and that's it. My other one isn't supported on this version of Kerbal. I think it's Science X older, where it'll tell you up on the top, like, oh, do this science. Oh, do this science. Oh, do this science. I'd like that, so I was still running all. It was just giving me an alert. Maybe it was called Science Alert. I don't know either way. We made an atmosphere. Let's see. We don't want to do any of these. Oh man, those all look horrible. We got tons of science. See, so I want the barometer and some struts. Let's see. Where are wheels?